Hey guys! So this is actually day 2 of my first studio vlog because in day 1 I managed for the intro to have my hand constantly in frame. That's why I started over today. And hence the clothes change. I got yesterday a parcel with some restock of materials that I need for my jewelry that I sell on Etsy. And on top I ordered a bunch of stuff that I want to use to try to make some different and new product. So let's have a look. Apart from some work projects, I ordered stock refills for my bracelets that I do. So these are the blanks that I stamp. And then some different wires, tons of different wires. I have already some great ideas what to do with it, especially for Christmas. I have one super cool idea and I hope it works. And these really cool stamps, these Stargazer stamps, they are actually 2mm letters and in big and small. Unfortunately, I don't have the numbers yet because they were not in stock. The letters that I have so far are these here. They are way more, I would say, feminine because they're way rounder and they are 3mm. And most of the different letters that you get are 3mm. And yeah, but with the 2mm ones, I can now make smaller designs, and especially I want to make some rings where you can write your name or at some point dates when I have the numbers, and also earrings or pendants then to choose in different letters. Unfortunately, so far I have just 2 because they are really quite expensive, and yeah, as long as I do not make many sales, I don't have the money to buy a ton of different letters and stamps. Unfortunately, I would love to. So the idea that I have for the silver plated and the rose gold plated copper wires is to twist them and to make these sugarcane sticks. You know what I mean? So if this works out the way I plan to, I want to make earrings and pendants. Sorry, my camera died on me yesterday, but this is what I came up with so far. So I showed you partially how I made this ring, and this is the finished design. As I already mentioned yesterday, the E is too high. Also for the I don't have the dot. It's not really visible here. But other than that, I'm actually quite happy with it. The only thing is I used for this ring now the 2.5 millimeter wire, and it's a bit too thick for my taste. So if I wear it, I feel it on the sides of my fingers, and I don't like this so much. So this is why, you see, this is why I think I will go with the 2 millimeter wide wires and flatten these out to make them the same height as this one is. It will just become flatter, and therefore it will not be as disturbing as this one here is, and it will be still sturdy enough. Yeah, this will be available in, as I said, a bit thinner than this ring, as I said, and it will be available in copper and brass, and maybe also silver plated, but I'm not sure yet about that. But what I'm sure about is you can customize what you want to have written on here, and you can have it written on the outside or on the inside with the blackening like this one, or neutral like this bracelet, which is the second thing I did. Oops. I hope you can see it. So this is the same wire strength, 2.5 millimeter, and this one actually turned out really great because it's very thin and still sturdy and thick. This is, for my size, way too big. You can see I cannot really show you because it's, yeah, way too big for me. So but it was just a test, and in comparison to the other bracelets that I make, this here is the fine one. It's actually, by the way, in my shop you have the little snowman, which I find super cute on both sides, and the two lines that I saw in.
And if you want, you can choose to have a text on the inside, which is so far only the 3 millimeter stamps, but you could now also take the 2 millimeter. I have to add it, or if you would now go today and it's not yet updated in the shop, you could actually just leave me a message that you want to have the 2 millimeter stamps. Yeah, so this is another option. So you see the size difference. Let's do it like this. You can see. And yeah, I really like to have this very fine option as well. This one would be the other one, which is also still already fine and nice, especially if you want to have a big text on it that is very nicely visible. Then this one would maybe be a better option, because this one here is really, yeah, the 2 millimeter is definitely fainter, but still with the black you can read it also from a bit further away, I guess. But it's no comparison to this 3 millimeter. And at some point I will also have the 3 millimeter in different designs, but so far, as I said, it's just too expensive. And then the third thing that I made yesterday was, of the leftover of this ring, I made this one here, which could be, oops, let me show you a bit closer.
So and this one here is the last one. I just made it out of the rest of this ring, and as you can see, this has still this kind of chiseled look to it, and me, I actually like it. It could be a pendant or an earring, and yes, I don't know, what do you say? Do you prefer it like this, or do you want to have it more neat like this one, which is everywhere straight and round? Here I could also straighten everything out, and I didn't even, as you can see, I didn't even clean up the ends, so it's obviously not sharp, but it still has this raw look to it. So me, I like it. On that side it's filed off, so I could just make a hole in here, and yeah, you could wear it as a pendant on the necklace or as earrings. So what do you say? I will definitely put them up in my shop as soon as possible, maybe even, I don't think before this video comes out, because I really try to do regular uploads of the videos. So what do you say? Which one of these three do you prefer? And yeah, is there something you don't like at all? I think this was it for today, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next video that comes up fast.